So I haven't really been paying attention on Twitter today. Headed back to work. When I get home off of work, off of my 14-hour day, I think I get home around 8 o'clock. So I have 8 till about 5:30. What is that, 9.5 hours? So I gotta take a shower, eat, try to get some sleep. I had some pretty good sleep today. 6 hours is pretty good. As long as I get 6 hours, man, I prefer more, but as long as I get 6 hours, I feel pretty good. But you can see, like, I don't, I just put on the game, played a little bit of the game, listened to like a little bit of a podcast. Like I listened to a little bit of Pastor Dow, Israelite pastor, conservative Christian. I like his content. He talks about a wide range of things. That's why what interests me about him. Big Ward, listen a little bit of Big Ward, not too much. But I guess Mondani, I don't know if he's won or not, if everything's being called. We'll find out later on. Twitter should be pretty like popping tonight, I would think, especially if he wins. But look at that! Look at the scenario that we are put in. Look at we are recycling shit ass politicians. Now I don't know what Cuomo is. He was a Democrat. The guy was a lockdown king type of deal. I mean, he was for all that type of shit. I'm sure he was for forced, what happened in 2020. Like, this is what I'm saying. I don't have to do this shit no more on Rumble. But, he was probably for what happened in 2021 with the push. What happened in the mass as well, and it's so crazy that in 2025, almost 2026, I can't talk about what happened in 2021 for the fear of being banned or whatever. It's definitely not monetization, and maybe that's all it is. Maybe I can talk about what I want. I just won't be monetized. I don't monetize anyway, so I don't give a shit. This guy, like, when this happened, when we found out that kids are pretty much all right from COVID, and it seemed like the elderly and people that had, like, diabetes, heavier people, stuff like that were more susceptible to severe COVID and possibly death. There was a whole ventilator fiasco where they mixed a cocktail, and then with the ventilator, it kind of, I don't know, you can look into that yourself. Don't know what I can talk about on here or not, because I don't want to get my channel taken down. But, at that time, we had nursing homes, and he did have a ship. He did have a couple of ships as well, basically medical ships. And I'm not that Trump gave to him, and I'm not sure how much he really used of them. But I know him and Gretchen Whitmer were sending COVID patients to elderly facilities, knowing that elderly people are way more susceptible to death than like regular people. And they wanted to say, oh, beds, like, come on, dude, like, you can set up some beds and some makeshift, like, we have plenty of buildings you can just throw power onto, buy some cots, and set up a makeshift hospital somewhere where, you know what I mean, like, we can do things more mobile. Like, why are we not more mobile with our hospital tech? You know what I mean? It's before I get on to spin, like, yesterday they were saying that on Twitter that ChatGPT, you can't ask it lawyer questions or medical questions. And it's like, dude, I can't afford healthcare. I can't afford medical insurance. So I have to try to figure out what's wrong with me on my own to see if it's worthwhile to even go to the doctor or to heal on its own. So I have to like kind of diagnose myself. I mean, that's what we do anyway, right? Oh, I have a head cold and I got a fever and I'm shivering. Like, what? I got the flu. Maybe I might be throwing up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm diagnosing my symptoms, just like what doctors do. And if I sit here and yes, AI could get it wrong for sure. But if I say this, and this is happening, what are some likely circumstances to help me gain knowledge other than going to a doctor and then telling me the same damn thing? And in fact, maybe even less. And you know what? Maybe AI is even more caring, seeming like. Even if it's fake, even if it's programmed to seem like they care. You know, doctors don't care. Like, they go to school to be a doctor because they want money. They want status. You know, I'm sure they, like, somewhere in there, they're thought to themselves, like, yeah, I like medicine and this and that. That interests me. Helping people, I'm sure, from what I've seen out of doctors, not all doctors, obviously, but they don't really care. They just want to go in there, figure out what the problem is, and get you the fuck out of there. Get their money, and see if there's anything they can get you back for. Bring it back so they get more money. And I'm looking at like health insurance, and it's like, dude, you mean to tell me that I have to pay like $600 a month in premiums for me and my family? For me, it's my adult kids. It's not like they're little kids, they're adults. So you're telling me if I wanted health insurance, I have to pay $600, and they don't want to pay for anything. Like, where I'm at, like, I don't know my job, like what they did this year. I'm assuming that it's shit, just based off of what I've seen from other places and what people are talking about. It's unrealistic. It's a lot of bullshit you have to go through, and it just doesn't make any fucking sense. So I don't have health insurance, and I'm an essential worker. That you would think that a company would want to care about my health, because like they want me to stay, right? Like, why would you hire somebody other than like, hey, we hope you stay for like 30 years, man? You know what I mean? But there's this, like, I don't care, like, whatever. And this isn't directed at the company I work for, but it's just what I've seen in general out of companies, what I see on the internet, personal experience. They don't give a shit. It just doesn't make any sense that people who, I'm not talking about the kids, I'm talking about these single moms on welfare. And like, why am I paying for your health insurance? Like, why are we having to pay for that? You know what I mean? Like, paying for like your kids, okay, but no. You know what I mean? Like, you need to get your shit together. There was single moms back in the 70s when they had to deal with deadbeat dads. They would work like 2-3 jobs, man. Like, what happened to that? It sucks for the kid to be left at home, but like, you like make better decisions of who you lay down with. I mean, it's pretty easy. Like, vet the person. Like, is this guy going to be around? Is he going to stick around? Oh, I like him because of this. Well, he's probably talking to other women. It doesn't. Our society is fucked. It's been fucked. Maybe we could turn this around. I don't know. Some people have been like saying some of the things that I've been saying about the economy next year. where it probably will bounce back, whether it's artificial or real, just like the Democrats did. Republicans will prop up the economy to try to make it look better than it really is, so they can try to win the midterms. Because if the economy is shit by the time the midterms come around, if it's still like this, if we're still dealing with obviously a government shutdown, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. And the longer this shutdown goes, the worse it's going to be on Republicans, because the economy is going to take big fucking hits. Like, could you imagine the holidays without any air traffic controllers? Can you imagine that? There's not going to be any flying or any traveling this season. Could you imagine that? The government being shut down, not like that. So, the whole thing with Cuomo, how is this guy even allowed? How does he have the audacity to run for any type of public office after what he did? Now, I don't know what the hell he is, if he's an independent now or whatever. Like, this guy was the woke piece of shit garbage that he did whatever the man told him to do. He didn't work for the people. He worked for the fucking oligarchy. Whatever that may be. Whatever the cabal, the oligarchy is. Is it Israel? Is it a deep state? Is it a mix? Is it a mix of elites across the world who want to censor me, who want to ban free speech, who want to take away our guns? I mean, that push the woke shit that doesn't make any sense. Preaching tolerance is one thing, but pushing woke ideology is, like, DI is, I don't want to go too much into that, dude. Just why when I go to the other channel, I'll be uncensored and I don't have to give a fuck. I'm even, like, thinking about I'm even thinking about just walking away from the internet completely. I can't do it completely because I still gotta pay bills and shit, but at least social media, just put the social media down. Just make videos. Nobody gives a fuck about what I say. Anyway, so it's pretty ridiculous that we have politicians like him, Gavin Newsom. He's a front runner for the Democrats for president. It's like, what? How do we keep on, like, failing upwards? Like, you've massively failed. I mean, in the Cuomo, obviously, it's not upwards. He's gone backwards. I mean, being the mayor of New York is pretty prestigious. So, I mean, obviously, the governor is number one. But being the mayor of New York has a lot of pull. So, these people want to vote in socialism. Let them, man. Let's see what happens. And if it takes over, it takes over. What I see will happen is probably might work out for a little bit until Trump says he's not going to give them any federal funds, or like limited as much as possible. And by the way, Trump is like trying to work. He's like the billions that the welfare people are supposed to, like, some judge ordered for him to release. Like, these judges need to go fuck themselves. Like, who runs this country? Do we have the president, or do we have judges that run this country? I don't remember. I guess we did elect judges, didn't we, in the Supreme Court? But I don't remember electing some fucking regional judge that tells our president what the fuck to do. No, go fuck yourself, man. Who the fuck are you? In fact, we want to start investigating you. Are you being paid off? Is there any NGOs that are padding your bank account to make you fucking do this shit? That's what they need to be doing. Any of these fucking judges that want to fuck around, start investigating them. Like, you have the whole government. If you're not going to investigate these people, we deserve to lose. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. You have a judge that wants to act out, fucking investigate them. put them through whatever they did with Trump. Put them through that shit. Put them through the ringer. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? I'm so tired of the weak shit. Now, right now, I don't hate the game plan from the Republicans. I don't hate it. I actually think it's okay. Let's just see what happens. Probably don't want the government shutdown to last too much longer because people will blame you first. However, and also, like, it's going to affect the economy, dude. I don't know what to tell you. If we go a Christmas season and Thanksgiving season without air traffic controllers, you know, I don't know what to tell you. But, and I'm a person that is, for in the future, I'm like, yeah, socialism would probably be pretty sweet. Right now, no. Because we have to rely on human labor. So, if you rely on human labor, that is fucking slavery. That is straight slavery. And just take from them in the name of socialism, it's fucking slavery. And I did hear somewhere, they're like, why are we paying taxes and the government's been shut down for over a month? Like, why am I still getting taxes taken out? How the fuck is that going on? But yeah, it's a fucking joke. How are these people, these politicians who should probably be in prison? But for whatever reason, if you're famous, you can pretty much do whatever you want. You get a slap on the wrist, while the rest of us have the book thrown at us. Like, how is that? So, how long do you think that we're gonna stand here and deal with that two-tier system? At the same time, not having health care. At the same time, them giving money to people overseas. You know, when I'm looking at Israel, I'm just like, when people look at welfare queens and look down on them, when I see Israel, that's exactly what I see. When I look at Ukraine, that's exactly what I see. Fucking welfare recipients. Fund your own fucking wars. Okay? Fund your own shit. I don't give a fuck if we give you money, Israel, and then you have to turn around and buy our shit. We're just like, it's absolutely ridiculous. It really is. It's so stupid. Can we stop with the wars? Like, honestly, we shouldn't have to have $1 trillion defense budget every year. It's pretty ridiculous, to be honest. And when I'm looking at the Republicans, and I'm like, man, they've had a lot. Like, they have a lot. They still have a lot in the cupboard. You know, I mean, they have a lot of potential people that can step up and do really good. Way more than the Democrats. They're going to roll out Kamala Harris again? Are you fucking serious? You want to roll out Kamala or Gavin Newsom or Gretchen Whitmer? Is that who? That's all they have? But, like, this is where the Republicans need to not get comfortable. Because they could end up just like that. Just like the Democrats. Since, like, not bringing anybody else up, relying on old fucking talent, washed up talent. Oh, that's bring fucking Milo back. Like, the dude's retired, man. Let somebody else have a chance. Let somebody else have a chance. You know what I mean? No, they don't want to bring anybody else up because it's all fucking fake and gay. That's all it is. It's a fucking... It almost seems like everybody who's famous, they were put there, and yeah, like, I don't feel like it's organic. I really don't. And what'll happen is, like, they'll get stagnant too. You know what I mean? And they'll get tired. And then probably the Democrats or some other fucking party will start having more people, because they actually start bringing up people organically. The talent will sway. Either they'll go back to the fucking Democrats, or it'll go to some type of independent third party. Because the Republicans are too complacent. Bring other people up. And I can't believe these podcasters, these right-wing podcasters, they have so much resources to organically or inorganically bring up new politicians. You know, I get somebody like me, they probably don't want to. But it's like, dude, bring other people up, man. But no, they want to, like, hold back or something so they don't have any competition. And it's just like, dude, you're not running for anything. Like, I don't really fucking... We have enough journalists. You know what I mean? Like, we have enough journalists. We need people that are can go in there and actually cause some fucking change in Congress. You know, what is the Republican Party doing with their fucking coffers and all their fucking money? What is the RNC doing? If I was the leader of the RNC, I would be trying to get new politicians, whoever. Let's try to get some new ones up. Let's see what we can do. But no, they're not, because it's a joke. And I am honestly getting to the point where I just don't even want to pay attention to this shit anymore. You know, what am I doing? Like, I'm making videos, nobody watches them. I'm not getting any progress with this shit. It's just the same shit over and over. Nothing's gonna fucking change. Well, we hope. But it's just the same fucking dog and pony show. It's all fucking... It's WWE, man. That's all it is. It's fucking WWE. And I'm just tired. I'm just... Nah. Like, I want to see some people brought up. I want to see some fist fights in MMA or boxing matches. Like, come on, dude. What are these people doing? You know, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I'm open for debate, man. I can debate. You know, I can use the challenge. But who the fuck cares about debating me, man? You know what I mean? I don't have anybody pushing me. And you need money, and that's where it comes from. If you want to see, like, you wonder why these people are famous, it's because they were put there. You know, some of them have talent for sure, but some of them don't. But they have that image. You know, whether it's entertainment, political, whatever. And nowadays, since everything's just the fucking same and so, like, corporatized and fucking dead, it doesn't feel like there's, like... Everything feels cold nowadays. Like, the whole fucking environment, it just feels completely cold. It's so fucking hard to do anything. It's having a girlfriend, being a regular man like myself, is almost nearly impossible. Because we can't afford it. Like, I can't afford a girlfriend. I can't take her to do things that I should be able to. You know, I can't date her. I can't even afford health insurance. How can I afford a fucking girlfriend or a wife? You know, that's where we're at. And I work a regular job, man. I work a regular job. And the standards are too high anyway. Like, I don't meet 100% of the women's standards anyway. The only one I can get is like heavy women. I don't want a heavy woman, dude. I'd rather be by myself. I'm not gonna deal with that. Like, I'm over that. I'm not doing that. It's so like, I don't know how many people are like really happy nowadays, to be honest. You know, you see like the people on the internet, like people act like they are, but they're fucking fake, man. They're fucking fake people. But yeah, I'm almost at work, and you know, I'm to the point where I don't even know if I want to say anything anymore. I feel like I just want to keep my mouth shut about everything and just let everything play out, because it doesn't fucking matter anyway. It doesn't matter what I say. Who cares? It doesn't. If I'm invisible, I'm completely invisible on these platforms. So like, it's like me putting out tweets on my Facebook. Nobody says shit. Okay, that's fine. I'm invisible. I'm invisible on every fucking platform. So, you know, even Twitter, I'm invisible. So, I'm just over this shit. I hate to be complaining, because I have a job, and I'm going to work. I have, you know, and I have a car. I got my own place. I don't mean to be complaining, man. But it's hard to say, oh yeah, everything's great, when I can't afford health insurance, and I can't afford a girlfriend, and they don't really like guys anyway. I don't know what to say. Like, girls, just women, girl, whatever, young, you know what I'm saying, young women, they don't like guys anyway. And I feel bad for Gen Z, because they're all like trying to chase the dollar. They care more about money than they actually do about starting a family, and that's fine. But we need to bring people in here that actually want to start a fucking family. We don't need more fucking dudes here. And we definitely don't need military-aged men. We need women. That's what we need, like real fucking women. Feminine women that love being a woman and aren't trying. Dude, when a woman is like flexing like a guy with the biceps, and if she's built up in the upper body, man, that is so gross to me. Like, I understand the ass and the fucking hips and the legs, but the upper body, man, why are you trying to develop and make your upper body big? That's gross. You look like a... This is what I'm saying. I get myself in trouble. I can't... You look like a really nice person. But that, you know, whatever, man. Some guys like that, I guess. I don't. I don't know. I would think most guys don't like that. So, you know, it's like some guys like heavy women, but I think most guys aren't attracted to that. I don't know what to say. And it's so weird to see like these regular, like, dude, I'm starting to see on the internet these. I'm almost at to work. I can't even talk. Oh, whatever.